Rose is out there with Bogans. And down low, the two-time NCAA champion of Florida. The 6'11 tornado of energy and effort. It's the big man, Joakim Noah. He's thrilled for this one. Everyone will be watching now how he does in his first NBA official game. Then it's Dang, and it's Boozer in at the 4 slot. And for the Heat, Arroyo is out there with Dwayne Wade. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Bosh in at the 4 slot.
Well, keep an eye on this, Kevin. His ability to double clutch in midair and still make shots is incredible. Just unbelievable body control.
And you can't talk about him without mentioning his great passing ability. Not just the right pass, not just perfect placement, but excellent timing to spring his guys for the best possible look. Well, I tell you what, you consider all the injuries the Bulls had last year, and you look at the 34-18 mark against the Eastern Conference, and it's absolutely remarkable considering what they had to go through personnel-wise.
And back to the Bulls in the East. It wasn't just one guy who stepped in the shoes of Rose or the departed Asik. It was a group effort.
You know, you looked at the roster last year, you kind of scratch your head. You go, how is this team going to get to the second round without Derrick Rose? But they did it with a group of role players, with a front line that was tough and nasty and rebounded well, and with great coaching, too. Well, what a series it was in the finals a year ago. Such great basketball, two teams that like to play up-tempo. And I'll tell you, the Spurs had Miami. They had the series in the bag. They were one play away from wrapping it up in Game 6, but the miracle comeback from the Heat that led to the Game 7 victory and another title for the Miami Heat.
Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Erik Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
Well, he talked about how tough a matchup the Bulls are for any team because of their defense. He said Coach Thibodeau really knows how to prevent an offense from doing what they want. The Bulls are experts in taking away options. If we're going to win, we'll have to find a lot of different ways to get points. Indeed they will, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Clark, that was interesting because the games themselves weren't particularly close through the first half of the series, but things started to get really tight when they left San Antonio after Game 5.
How about that, Kevin? You talk about things tightening up. We had a game for the ages in Game 6. 28.6 seconds to go. The Spurs +5. Miami needed a miracle, and they found it in the form of timely three-point shooting and got some help from the San Antonio Spurs missing some free throws.
The Game 6 was about as intense an NBA game as you'll ever see.
Oh, it was off the chart. Absolutely fantastic.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Arroyo. Here's Ilgauskas. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And so here is Chicago. Rose attacking, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Arroyo. Bosh kicks to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Rose attacking. Back to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Keith Bogans with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Kyle Korver is checked in for Keith Bogans. Here's Bosh. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Bosh has got his first points of the game. Miami on defense. It's a 3-point game. Rose kicks to Dang. Back to Rose. Right side Rose. Into Noah. Picked off in midair. Wade dishes to LeBron.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
That is good. Tang's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rose. And he jams it with authority. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
LeBron can't get it to go. Poked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Watson kicks to Corbin. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Pass to Chalmers. He feeds it to Dampier. He kicks it to Miller. The dish to Chalmers to end the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Watson with it. And there's the feed to Ush. The 3 from Korver. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. 7 seconds left in the first. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 4. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.